artists in Miami have gotten comfortable and lazy. For example, there's some motherfuckers that would drop some shit today in 2019 that sounds just like the shit they dropped in 2008. You know what I'm saying? It's the same kind of beat, same kind of flow, same kind of everything. So when you dropping that music in Miami and then you want to bitch and complain about how that shit ain't resonating or fans ain't supporting, you got to understand, my nigga, how are you going to keep doing the same style and the same sound for 10 years and expect people to get behind you? That shit don't make no sense. Boom, cat, boom, cat, boom, cat. I mean, hey, I love it, but that shit was popping 10 years ago, my nigga. You got artists out here that won't do the same style for 10 minutes.
Young bass guy, and I'm bass with the Martians.
All right, so boom, this is the Mars Files, powered by 1AM Radio, on Dash Radio. It's your boy Mars 3 times, and today I have King Hoodie with me. What's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Chilling, bro. How's Florida?
Man, Florida's amazing, man. Miami in particular, you know, it's amazing. It's incredible. Hot as shit, humid as shit. LA got nicer weather.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Yeah.
I kind of want to I've known about you for a while, and I actually like seen you like perform. I think at what's that warehouse in like it's like in Miami? Oh fuck,
the Miami Warehouse. It's called the Miami Warehouse.
Yeah. What's that warehouse in Miami?
What's that warehouse?
Yeah.
The Miami Warehouse?
Yeah.
Oh, the Miami Warehouse.
Yeah. So I seen you perform there, and I don't know. I haven't really been following super close, but like people have started like hitting my DMs like, yo, you gotta fuck with King Hoodie. You gotta, even in my live and shit, like, yo, you gotta interview King Hoodie. So it's dope to have you here. It's dope to see you in LA. I mean, what are you doing out here?
Man, well, first off, my birthday's tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, happy
Leo
birthday.
season, we getting lit over here. You know what I'm saying? My dogs, these niggas, I didn't even know that they was gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? I went to go get something to eat real quick, and they popped up at the restaurant that I was at.
No way.
Yeah, man, they just landed, jumped off the plane right now. I've been here since yesterday at least.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, super crazy. But I'm just out here grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? I love LA, man. Like, y'all just got a vibe over here, and I told some people, man, I come to LA just to thrift shop. You feel me? I come in, I hit up all the thrift shops. I done got a lot of fly shit, you know, randomly running through the city.
No, there's definitely a lot of fucking super dope thrift shops out here.
Yeah,
like,
man, shout out.
I mean, do you go thrifting in Miami at all?
Nah, hell no.
I've never gone thrifting in Miami. Last time I was there, I was trying to, I just didn't know where to go. Like, I've been to that one spot in Hialeah, though, with all the thrift stores. I don't know if you ever heard about it.
No, never.
There's like one, what is it? I think so. It might be. There's
Flamingo?
like a bunch of thrift shops there, but like, I went and like I really didn't find anything, but like, bro, out here you literally like walk in and you're walking out with something,
some fly shit too,
like easy.
I ain't even gonna drop the name of the thrift shop that I fuck with, because if I blow it up, man, first of all, that's free promo, and secondly, niggas gonna get too lit off it.
No,
you know
and there's I mean, I'll drop this one. There's the Goodwill in Koreatown. I don't know if you've been there yet. I think it's on 6 or something. But I walk in there, and every time I walk out with something, and it's just a regular Goodwill too. But like, they always got
the
dope
fly.
shit
Them
there.
Koreans, you know, they know how to get down. No offense, not to be racial. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get it.
Word. So I kind of want to start at the beginning with you, bro. Like, you're from North Miami Beach, right?
North Miami Beach.
What's it like growing up there? What was your experience in North Miami Beach?
You get jumped behind Lucky Stones. You get jumped behind Lucky Stones. Jiffies. Nah, it's a joke. North Miami Beach is incredible, yo. Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm from there that it's like I have a greater appreciation for it, but to me, it's the best area in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the fact that it's so diverse. You know, you have Haitians, you got Jamaicans, you got Dominicans, and then on top of that, you got like Jewish people that live there. You got like a heavy Jewish community that they stick to themselves, but they are there.
Yeah.
You'll pass by, like, you'll be Haitian, Jewish, and then Haitian some more.
Speaking on the diversity of North Miami Beach, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Puerto Rican and Haitian.
Puerto Rican and Haitian.
You know? Puerto Rican and Haitian, man.
Word.
But NMB, man, is dope because you have like it's like a wide range, you know?
Yeah.
And I always say this, I feel like in certain parts of Miami, if you're from a certain area, you're probably going to do a certain thing, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like coming out of NMB, there's not really a stigma on you as to what you're going to be, you know what I'm saying? Because not too many people even know about the area, much less, okay, what kind of people come out of here? You know, they might know like certain things, some things. Zoe Dollar represent, you know what I'm saying? Flo Kid out there, a lot of people from Miami Beach, you don't really know it unless you go there and figure it out. Like, you could be a skateboarder, you could be a painter, you could be a thug, you know what I'm saying? Or you can just go off and study fashion or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just finished talking to, DJ Heron. You ever heard of DJ Heron?
I think I heard the name. I don't know. I don't think I know him personally, but I definitely heard the name.
So DJ Heron, he's like a Miami legend. Like, this dude been in Miami, been all over the place, but mainly like Miami and stuff like that. And I got a chance to go to his studio and chop it up with him. And while I'm talking to him, we talking, and dude was like, yeah, man, da-da-da. I said something about NMB. He said, what you know about NMB? I'm like, homie, what you know about NMB? And he told me, like, he's from North Miami Beach, and he started opening up this Pandora's box of like the culture from North Miami Beach. Like this rapper came out here, this rapper, this was from here, this happened over here, this is the house party. So it's like a great big culture, man. And I got a homie who's actually about to do a documentary on North Miami Beach and get like a lot of people from the city. And you're really gonna see like how much NMB has produced in talent. Like a lot of people you wouldn't even expect has some kind of start or some kind of foot in North Miami Beach. So I love it, man. It's my area, man. We diverse, you know what I'm saying? And we coming with as much smoke as we could bring it. You feel me? But
I mean, what was it like growing up there, going to school there and stuff? Like,
it's cool.
Like, how was your upbringing? Is really truly what I'm asking. Like, did you have a rough upbringing? Like, are you like, for example, like, are your parents together?
My parents, yes. My parents are together, man, fortunately. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them, like, people that actually have a mother and a father, you know what I'm saying, by the grace of God, you know. And I got 3 sisters. I'm the only boy in the house for the 3 girls, you know what I'm saying? But my upbringing, man, like I know and I understand, you know, the have-nots. I would just say it like that. You feel me? Like, we grew up with no money. You know what I'm saying? And when I say no money, I mean, you got motherfuckers that talk about how they started from the bottom, and them starting from the bottom is like, you know, my mom couldn't buy me a car when I was in the 11th grade, so I got to struggle to get a car. You know what I'm saying? My version of struggle is like, yo, we done lived in an abandoned building in North Miami Beach on 19th Avenue, 167th Street, and that shit is knocked down now. But if you ever walk by, you wouldn't even understand what it is. It's just like a concrete structure. You feel me? And we were really living in there. You know what I'm saying? When it was abandoned. When I say abandoned, I mean like it's an office space. You feel me? And there's 6 of us. It's me, my 3 sisters, and my 2 parents. And I'm 12 years old. I don't understand what's going on, but I just know that we together. You know what I'm saying? But when you grow up a certain kind of way, you start understanding certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And me and my producer, we talk about this kind of struggle shit all the time because he's one of the very few people that I actually know that I can talk to about some of the shit that I've been through, that he's actually been through it too. You know what I'm saying? Your water get cut at your crib, we could turn that bitch on. You feel me? Back in the day, if your light would get cut, we know how to turn it back on. You feel me? Because we had to. We're not going to live in here like prehistoric times because the light went off or the power went off. You know what I'm saying? It used to be like almost on schedule too when certain shit would happen. Like, for example, I used to be able to know, like, if I'm walking home from school and I get by the building and I see my mother outside barbecuing on like a regular Wednesday, I knew the power was out. From the stop sign, I knew the power was out, and I knew that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go in there and it's going to be a cold shower because a house full of 6 people, the warm water's done and there's no power, so no more warm water's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of stuff, man, that only people who actually been there will actually understand and actually like be able to tell you the way me and you could sit in the car and have a real conversation that I can't have with a lot of other people. Even if you my bro, I just,
I mean, just for example, like, I've never been through that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I can't even begin to understand like what that's like, you know?
Shit's crazy. It'll make you creative though. It'll make you creative as fuck.
You start
figuring it out.
That was kind of like where I was going. Like, I mean, before we go, like, how did you get into? Well, yeah, let's go. How did you get into music? Like, how did you? Not even like how did you like start listening to music, but like how did you decide like this is something that I want to pursue as far as like a career?
Okay. Well, how I start making music, like writing lyrics?
Yeah.
I was going through some shit. I was a senior in high school, right? And I got kicked out of North Miami Beach, and I went to Crop.
What'd you get kicked out for?
The homie couldn't even tell, like, he knows, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. So I just used to get in trouble, you feel me? Like, I was always in CSI. Bree, yeah, but Weed and Craig and Radori. So Radori was the assistant principal in the school, man, and this nigga knew my name, like, you know what I'm saying? And he had eagle vision. So ultimately, the vice principal.
You weren't like I just like by looking at you, I assumed that you were like a student athlete.
Nah,
not at all.
I wish. I wish if I could play ball like that and hoop, man, I would be in college. Niggas, would, you know what I'm saying? I would have been straight. But nah, I wasn't. I exercise like a human machine, but I don't like, you know, I wasn't really into it. Like, I just didn't have the focus. I could have been, you know, just like anybody else. You could have been. Anybody could have been if you had the focus.
My physical stats aren't really there to play professional
I don't know,
kind of
dog.
ball.
I don't know.
Maybe soccer. I mean, if I would have taken, I feel like soccer was like the one thing that I hated the most. But like, if I would have taken it more seriously, maybe I could have done something. Because I'm quick.
Yeah,
I'm quick. I just didn't like that I couldn't like hold the
football too, man. You got some short dudes, short running backs that are crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch them.
They're like fucking. I don't know if I could ever be fucking 230, 240.
Yeah, straight muscle.
Yeah,
powering through the line. Yeah, I feel you. But nah, I wasn't no like student athlete or nothing like that. I just kept getting in trouble, long story short, in North Miami Beach. And then the principal called me and my mother to the school, and he had already known her first name basis. They're friends at that point because they know each other. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, he can't go here no more. And she was like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, we're doing like, we're getting serious. We're cracking down on the school and the school grades and stuff. He can't go here no more.
Taking all the bad kids out?
Yeah, whatever it was. So it was like, all right, whatever. You telling me I can't go here, you're going to remove me from the school next week. So I ended up going to Crop. And at Crop, everything was cool. I ended up getting in trouble at Crop. And then the trouble I got into Crop, it kind of led me to getting expelled in Dade County. And I caught like this little charge. And so I was expelled and I caught a charge. So I couldn't go to school.
I mean, is it safe to say you were like a bad kid growing up?
Nah, I wasn't a bad kid, yo. I wasn't a bad kid, man. I was just like, you know, figuring it out, man. Figuring it out, looking to figure shit out. You feel me? I just couldn't understand a lot of things, man. And when you don't got it, you try to go get it. And then when you young, you dumb. So imagine a young, dumb, energetic person trying to get it. He's doing all kind of shit that don't make sense. You feel me? So me and a homie of mine, we was looking to get it by any means necessary, man. And we started doing some stupid shit at Crop, and then we ended up catching the charge for it. You know what I'm saying? He was able to go back to school, but I wasn't. You know, so I ended up at North Miami Beach again, but at night school, adult school, because when you get expelled, you can't go to no school regularly. And long story short, man, my sister, she ended up seeing I was going through some shit. My father, he cussing me out every day, telling me I ain't shit. I'm just in the street trying to get away from the house. I don't really know what the fuck to do. I'm just stuck. You know what I'm saying? My father's giving me two alternatives, like, yo, bro, either you go to the military or we kicking you the fuck out the house because you ain't doing shit. You ain't about shit. I'm like, man, whatever. But my sister, she ends up giving me a notebook. And she's like, yo, why don't you just write? And I was like, damn, you know, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, rap lyrics are hard. Like, how do I even, what are you telling me to do? You know what I'm saying? So I go and I start writing some rap lyrics.
I'm curious, where, like, in school, I mean, you took the FCAT, right? Like,
yeah.
Fourth grade, what was your writing FCAT?
Fourth grade?
Like, when you take it in fourth grade.
What was my writing in fourth? My writing in fourth grade?
Your FCAT. Your FCAT.
In writing?
Yeah.
Oh, my shit was spectacular.
So you've always been good at writing.
That's funny. Yeah, nobody's ever asked me a shit like that. Fourth grade writing. I remember in seventh grade, I got like a high score in writing, and I remember they had a little party for all the kids who had a high score in writing. You know, reading, you know, some other shit and whatever. But I was really good at writing. That's funny. I never thought about that. But yeah, I was good at it. But
so your sister gives you the notebook.
She give me a notebook, and she's like, "Yo, you should write." And I'm thinking she's telling me to rap. So I started writing some rap lyrics, and the next day I came back and I started rapping the lyrics for her and her friends. You know what I'm saying? Because they were all real cool and creative and different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rapping it for them. I know they loving it. And then, you know, a week later, after I done already decided, like, damn, I'm good at this shit, I'm gonna keep doing it. She told me, like, yo, to be honest with you, I never even told you to rap. I just gave you that feeling so you could write I just gave you that notebook so you could write your feelings down, like a journal. Yeah. Like a journal or like a diary. And I was like, oh, for real? She's like, yeah, I never told you to fucking rap, but you took the notebook and you came back with rap lyrics. Go for it. I was like, okay, cool. You know? And ever since then, I kind of been, you know, on it.
And so then coming back to the situations you've had growing up, I mean, how has that affected you creatively? You think it's like, I don't know, just, yeah.
How does how does it affect me creatively?
Yeah, I feel like so like in my head, I feel like people that have really gone through shit are usually like the best at, they have something to talk about. You know, like you could tell when somebody's like doesn't have shit to say, so they're just saying shit. Yeah. They're like almost rapping to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For the sake of it.
Yeah,
man. I got a message, man. I know it for a fact. I got a message, dog, and it's because like me, I'm not somebody who's like, I don't pretend to be the toughest person in the world. I don't need to be the toughest person in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pretending to be like some ultra gangster goon killer. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? We don't do that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? We chill over here. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I got something inside of me that just wants to motivate the kid that was like me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who didn't really understand, you know, he's like in this, I'm not popular, but then again, I'm not unpopular. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stylish, but then again, I'm not completely unstylish. You know, like that kid that's in that gray area where it's like, dog, I could go this way or go this way, but I'm in this lane right here that's in the middle ground. So I want to motivate that kid and let him know, like, look, man, you're not crazy for being in that middle ground, and you don't got to fight to go this side because that's where all the people are. Fight to go this side because that's where all the people are. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in that middle ground and you can make the most of that shit and find people that are also in that middle ground and y'all could be lit together. Every movement started with a few like-minded individuals that decided to say, yo, bro, we think this shit is cool and we just going to keep doing it and we're going to do it until the world think it's cool and then look what happens. You know, every style, every fashion, everything has always happened because somebody was like, we think this shit is cool.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, and it kind of like goes with like something I always tell people. It's like I feel like a lot of the times people are just trying to like reach up when really all they have to do is like reach left and right and like build something bigger than themselves. Like I feel like almost everybody's always looking for like a handout, but not necessarily a handout, but they're just always like looking for somebody to like put them on. You know what I mean? When really and truly like all they got to do is like reach to the left or reach to the right.
People that you already know.
And unify, you know, and build it together.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. You got a lot of people that walk inside a room and will you'll feel the vibe.
Yeah, they look for the biggest person.
They look for the biggest person in the room, and if you're not that person, they curve you, and you can feel it. If they not like, you got some people that might be curving you right now, but they got enough swag to where you don't notice it, you don't feel it, and it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because they gave you a good vibe while they was in front of you. But you got some people that are impatient and that really aren't that crafty. So when you see them in a party and they curving you to try to get to the best person in the room, the richest person, you feel it. And it's like, man, y'all motherfuckers is bougie in here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bougie and y'all just reaching. You know, Rick Ross walked in the room and the whole room went that way.
Yeah.
The whole room went that way. You know what I'm saying? But then all actuality, there might be 3 of us in here that might create the next Apple.
Yeah, and Rick Ross doesn't need you. Like, you're not doing anything for Rick Ross.
Nah, fighting to get to that corner ain't gonna save your life, dog.
At
You
all.
feel me? Like, but you're right. If you reach to the left and the right, you probably are gonna find some real dope shit you could be a part of. That's gonna be the new Apple. The boys started in a garage. You know what I'm saying? In a garage, and now look at it. Everybody in the world knows them, knows their product, has their product, pays them on a regular basis in the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but they started in a garage, yo. And people take stories like that and they take that shit for granted. They take that shit as a story. Like, oh, that's great. That's good for them. But that shit can never happen for me. I don't live in that kind of world. That's a story. That happened in the 80s. The times that they gonna come up with all kind of excuses as to why they can't get
and
it.
then they feel bad for themselves all the time. And
Yeah.
it's sad. It's sad to see. And yeah, I know a couple of people like that. And I always try to tell them, it's like, bro, the first thing you gotta do is stop feeling bad for yourself. Like that shit's doing nothing for you.
Yep.
But anyways, we kind of went off on a tangent.
You good.
I kind of want you to describe the like how has your journey been through in the Miami music scene?
My journey.
Kind of like describe it from the beginning too. I mean, even when you first put out your first song, went to your first show, to where it is now, you know, kind of take me on the journey.
Okay, cool. So imagine this. Imagine in the beginning, you don't know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any of them advantages. Your uncle is not in the music business. Your parents ain't in the music. None of your homies are in the music business. You don't even have friends that are even remotely close to them. Nobody.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
I feel it.
What do you do? You feel me? But you've already looked it up. You've been on YouTube. You looked up motivational stuff. You heard Eminem tell you oh, you can believe in yourself.
You watch motivational videos on YouTube? Because I do
on
that.
the regular, dog.
I
On
do
the
that
regular.
too.
I don't have any humans around me that's gonna talk like that. Everybody around me is speaking about the reality of their current situation. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell me that everything is possible. How am I gonna get that information? And then how am I gonna make something possible if everybody around me is talking about what we only got?
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I do. Yeah.
Powerful.
So, straight up, a lot, all that. But it was weird for me, man, because I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I rap. I put some homies on some songs, and then certain boys in my neighborhood, man. Shout out to Dread, Twin, you know, all the boys in the beginning, man, Gibbs. And we just thought about it, and we was just like, you know, we just gonna make this happen. We came up with a collective, House of Pain ENT, you know what I'm saying, Hope. And we just like, man, we gonna hit the streets and make it real. So we would just go to these shows. Every time somebody was having a show, I was never into paying for a show though. That shit never made sense to me. Like,
Yeah.
come over here, pay to perform. I'm like, dog, you ducking me right now because I'm paying you and I'm bringing people that are gonna pay to get in at the door. You're
Yeah.
making like a stack of me.
And it's also like usually when it's that vibe, it's like nobody's gonna be there when you perform.
And nobody
Nobody's gonna
cares.
care. Exactly,
Nobody cares.
Exactly.
Nobody cares.
Honestly, this is a side note, but that's kind of why I started like the Aux Wars thing, because like I understand that there's like a lot of people looking for that opportunity, but it's like if you're paying $100 to perform, you're probably gonna get a shitty spot, and like you said, nobody's gonna care. But that's kind of why I did the Aux Wars thing, because it's like it's a group of those people. You know, it's like the people that would normally get that spot and nobody would care, but it's like all of them in the same room together. So it's like a good way to build the community and just like build people up, man. Because a lot of the times at Aux Wars, like it's the people's first time performing and shit.
Yeah.
And mind you, I'm still charging. Like I put money into it. I gotta make money back, but it's like $10-15, you know, to perform, to get a chance to get on stage, to get people to hear your music, to get like feedback on it.
That's nothing. $15 is like a plate of food.
Yeah, and it's like, I just understand that there's so many of those people that would let the industry take advantage of them and just, you know, pay the. And I'm saying $100 because that's cheap. Like sometimes it's $500-600 to fucking open up to for example, like maybe somebody's throwing a Zoe Dollar show and they're trying to make their money back, so they're charging $300-600, you know, for opening slot.
Yeah.
But anyways, go back to what you were saying.
You're right. They do that, and they were doing it back then. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that never made sense, man. So I was looking for all opportunities, but in the beginning, man, we didn't know. So I'm in the strip clubs. I'm in the Lex. I'm in G5. I'm in Coco's. I'm in King of Diamonds. I'm in every strip club because that's the only place where music really lives in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there and I'm
What year is this? Like,
this is like 2014, 2015. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in there with just my book bag. Everybody used to remember me. I was in there, young, light-skinned kid with my book bag on full of CDs and dread. My homie was like 6'5", just dreads. And we were just in every strip club, everywhere, just passing out CDs, man, and performing, you know what I'm saying? And I performed in the strip club, man, probably 2 or 3 times before I realized, yo, this shit don't matter. They got me performing at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and they only want money. You got a stripper dancing right next to me, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm not in here throwing money because I'm spitting some shit that's actually good for your soul, some conscious shit, you know, they playing you pretty much. So I realized after a while, I never had a bad experience in it, but after a while I just realized like this shit ain't gonna work in here. You know what I'm saying? Period.
I mean, at least your music. Like I'm sure there is people like for example, like Kodak came up in a strip club scene because like the way I see like Miami is like there's this like underground thing where you get like Denzel, you get X, you get Ski, you get these people, and then there's the strip club scene, which was the only way at one point when there was Trick Daddy, when there was Iceberg, when there was Trina, like that was the only way. But yeah, I mean, I feel like you're like I don't see your music going up at the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, and it's not because I don't give a fuck about the strip club, and it's not because I don't want my music playing in the strip club. Of course, when that time comes where I make shit that's actually good the way I like it to be good and could get thumped in the strip club, you better believe you're gonna hear me in the strip club. Yeah. But I'm not gonna over here try to like morph myself into some strip club nigga. Just like, I don't want to do that shit. I got a message and I want to get it out. I want to get it across. I want people to understand me where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just making some shit for you to lose your mind real quick. But you right. That is the way it moves in Miami.
But yeah, so you're in the strip club and then you're just realizing like, yo, this
shit ain't gonna work.
This is not for me.
And this is like,
at least for right now.
This is like early 2016 that I come to that conclusion. Like this shit ain't gonna work. And not only is it not gonna work, but every random ass show that I come across is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people who set up shows don't give a fuck about the artist. You know what I'm saying? They figure, hey, I got a space. I got a homeboy who got speakers. I'm gonna charge at the door. It's a show. Nah, niggas, not a show. Is the sound good? Is the set list put together? Do you have 50 niggas performing and nobody gonna give a fuck? Or you got like 5 really good artists in here that's gonna perform tonight? Are the aesthetics in the room good for the people that's coming and paying? Like you got some dope shit over here for them to look at. You got a photo booth, you got a projector, you got this, you got good vibes, you got bad girls. Like it's a lot that goes into having a good show. Yeah. And a lot of people don't give a fuck. So I had to curve, and even to this day I curve a lot of shows that, oh, I got a show, I want you to perform it. Nah, I'm not performing at that shit. I'd much rather do my own show, which we've done, you know what I'm saying, for months and weeks and years. We just had this dope ass show in Miami at Wynwood Radio not too long ago. I think it was May, and it was lit, man. Like that's the kind of stuff I like to do, man. Like we create our own shows. We created the flyer, we created the aesthetics in the room, the projector, the photo booth. We made sure people had a good time in there. We had lighting guys in there. We had everything. Shout out to Fordistas, man, because South Florida Ford came and sponsored the event for us. You know what I'm saying? So the shit was just lit from beginning to end, but we know it was a good experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's dope that you have that vision, and I feel like it shows through, and that's why you're succeeding now, because a lot of these kids, they don't have the vision like that. They don't see bigger than, oh, I'm gonna open up for 21 Savage when he comes to Florida, or you know what I mean, like, because that's another thing. It's, I don't know. I feel like you got the answers almost. You know what I mean? Like you got the answers because like a lot of kids. I feel like a lot of kids in Miami are like lost, yo. Like they don't know. You know, they don't have the foresight to be like, why am I gonna pay $100? I could, you know, invest a little bit more money in myself and do it myself. You know what I mean? And get the people that I was going to bring anyway, plus more people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? To put the power in your hands.
And it's not going to no random ass door dude. That money's going in your pocket at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? If you're smart and you made it work, you feel me? And that, to be honest, the only reason you pay to go watch anybody is because you feel like you're supporting the artist. When you go and pay some of these random ass club, bottle girl, TV show, fucking selling chicken wings and VIP service shows, you're not paying the artist at all. They probably getting $150, $200 to come out, but they made the club like $600, $700 just off you. Yeah. So, nah, you're not really supporting the artist. You supporting some mystery nigga that's behind him extorting the artist. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, you right.
But yeah, keep going with the story. So man, you threw the show.
Yeah, we threw the show. I just figured it out, man. 2016, I figured it out. And that's when I started doing my own shows in Miami, man. We did a whole bunch of shows at Stellar Cuts right over there in Wynwood, man. It's a real dope spot. It's a barbershop. But
yeah. With the upstairs, you walk straight upstairs.
Exactly. Yeah, we emptied that shit out, and we did like some lit shows in there, man. And we just made the most of it, you feel me? And that's what we're doing to this day. You know what I'm saying? We just curating everything. And I mean, we pretty much here now. You know what I'm saying? We just grinding and we figuring out, like, if we're going to do this shit, we got to do this shit for the people, and we got to do this shit with the understanding that we want to be different, that that we don't want to give niggas the same kind of shit that everybody else is giving them. And we're not going to give you no whack-ass experience. If you come and you fuck with me at a live show, man, I'm going to give you a live show. You feel me? If I got to bring a band out, we're going to do that. If I got to bring, you know, an amazing singer to come and sing on stage, we're going to do that. If I got to bring lights and cameras and action, we're going to do that shit. You feel me? Because it's worth it at the end of the day. Why did you come and pay to see me? You feel me? So, I don't know, man. That mixed with just like straight hustle, man. Like in recent months and recent years, I've been blessed to like do a lot of really dope things, man. I opened for Boz, J. Cole's artist down in Miami when he came in November. Yeah. That was a lit ass show, man. That put a lot in my mind because it let me know something very specific. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lie in Miami that certain fans don't live in Miami. You know what I'm saying? But that is a lie. Because when I went and performed at the Boz show, there was 400 people in this spot from front to back at the hangar. You know the hangar. Yeah. Front to packed. There's no TVs in there playing the game. There's no bottle service and bottle girls. There's no VIP section. There's no fucking chicken wings. There's nothing. It was nothing but a stage. And when I jumped on that stage and I performed, I was like, dawg, these are real rap fans. This looks like you seen Straight Outta Compton. Yeah. Remember when they performed that show and the whole crowd was going crazy? Yeah. The scene in the movie, it looked just like that scene in the movie. Lights, smoke on the stage. I got my DJ with me. Shout out DJ Kilo. And we killed that shit. And it was just amazing to let me know, like, man, these fans do live in Miami. Now, if I got to go and scorch the rest of the world in order to bring these people out in Miami, I'll do that too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it takes, it just put an understanding inside of me, man, that these people do exist, man. So go and find them. You feel me? If your sound ain't buzzing in your area, then leave your area. Yeah. Period. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Or just market outside your area. You don't even got to leave it. I'm not telling you to play yourself. Just market elsewhere and you know, go get it where people appreciate it. You feel me? So
Miami is an interesting place in that way because, like, there's artists like you that are making that kind of music, like I would say like socially conscious music, and they won't show up unless the hype is there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Some kind of big cosign.
So, something like people show up for Boz isn't from there. You know what I mean? Miami's just a funny place. I mean, I also think like it's very party centric. Yeah. You know, so it creates that kind of music. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it is interesting. I mean, because I don't think you necessarily have like a traditional Miami sound. Would you agree with that?
Traditional Miami sound? No, I wouldn't. Oh, wait. Yes, I mean, my bad. I would agree with that. You know, only because I feel like there is a sound that Miami is known for, that boom, cat, boom, cat, boom. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. And in my life, people have said that's the Miami sound. You know what I'm saying? However, when I did my research and I looked up Based on a True Story by Trick Daddy, you know what I'm saying, his first album, that shit don't sound nothing like this Miami sound they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So how is that the Miami sound when this nigga was in Miami? He's the king of Miami and he was doing this shit before y'all. You feel me? So nah, I agree. Like Miami doesn't have no kind of set sound. But one thing I will say too, man, is that the sound that is in Miami that people do adopt as the Miami sound, I feel like a lot of artists in Miami have gotten comfortable and lazy. For example, there's some motherfuckers that will drop some shit today in 2019 that sounds just like the shit they dropped in 2008. You know what I'm saying? It's the same kind of beat, same kind of flow, same kind of everything. So when you dropping that music in Miami and then you want to bitch and complain about how that shit ain't resonating or fans ain't supporting, you got to understand, my nigga, how are you going to keep doing the same style and the same sound for 10 years and expect people to get behind you? That shit don't make no sense. Boom, cat, boom, cat, boom, cat. I mean, hey, I love it, but that shit was popping 10 years ago, my nigga. You got artists out here that won't do the same style for 10 minutes. You listen to a Kanye song that's 10 minutes long, he's not doing the same thing for 10 minutes. You feel me? Any artist, they're not doing the same shit in 10 months. How you going to do the same shit for 10 years and get mad because niggas ain't listening to it or rocking with it? My G, that shit has to change at some point. Where's the new Miami sound, man? It got to be fire. It got to be cool, and it got to be something that we want to listen to. Don't say, oh, you're not supporting the city because we're not listening to some shit that you ain't even tried, my nigga. That shit sounds like, you know? So I would agree, though. Miami doesn't have, like, one set sound. People just adopt whatever the fuck is around them as the end all, as, like, that's what it is. But it's not, man. It's whatever you make it. You feel me?
Well, I'm curious to know, like, when you first started making music, what does it sound like? What did it sound like compared to your music now?
When I first started making music, man, it was.
And did you ever like chase a Miami sound? Were you ever making music like maybe an Iceberg, maybe a Trick Daddy, or it was never that?
It was never that, man. Only because like, and I love Miami to death, and I love Iceberg and Trick Daddy. You feel me? To death. But I never wanted to. First off, I don't want to sound like nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I don't want nobody to listen to my song and be like, oh, this sounds like, is this such and such? Nah, I don't want nobody to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that means that you're a nobody. You feel me? If I could take your brand and your clothing line and I could take it like, damn, is this the Yeezy shit? It's like, nah, bro, you don't have no originality. How can a person fall for that easily? You know what I'm saying? Your shit should be different. And if it's not, you got a problem.
It's interesting that you say that because I feel like your music is something that I've heard, but I can't put it somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can't be like, oh, this sounds like it feels familiar, but I can't put it.
You can't say exactly what it is. You can't go in the archives and be like, this is what Hoodie's doing right now. Yeah. This is Project Pat from such and such. Nah, yeah, and that's the point. That's the point. Like it should feel like something that you know. You feel me? But nah, man. From the music from beginning to now is I just feel like it's elevated. You know what I'm saying? It's essentially the same thing. Me sitting in a room and pulling ideas from like my brain and pulling ideas from what's around me, and looking to connect with you. It's just now I think I know how to execute it better. You feel me? And now I know what it's like to really collaborate. Like the new project. So I got a new project coming out soon.
Yeah, that's exactly where we're heading right now.
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah. So we got a name for it. We just don't have a release date yet because we wrapping everything, and we've changed the project so many times. You know what I'm saying? Like we've changed the project so many times. I've had like. So we have about between 40 and 50 songs.
Because the last time you dropped a project was 2016.
26? Last time I dropped the project was 2017. The Playgrounds EP.
Okay.
Yeah, Playgrounds EP, 5 songs on it, like industry beats. We just jumped on it, killed it.
Okay. But is that on streaming services?
It is, yeah. Playgrounds. Okay. Yeah, check it out.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, the new project, man. It's just different now. You know what I'm saying? I've collaborated with a lot of different people, man, and I'm excited. And I know for a fact this is the best music that I've ever dropped, and this is the best music that like I'm even capable of dropping right now. And it's crazy, man. Like it really is fire. You know what I'm saying? It really is flames. And that's just my own words. And when it do drop, y'all gonna feel it and y'all gonna hear it and y'all gonna tell me whether, oh, that nigga Hoodie was bullshitting just so we can listen to his shit. This shit sound like trash. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna be like, okay, I can hear the elevation in the music, man. I got a lot of dope people, man.
You said the name already? What's the name?
The name is The Kid Is Unfinished.
The Kid Is Unfinished.
Yeah, that's the new name of it, man, because we changed it so many times, dog. But that's what it's been for the past year.
Wait, the King is unfinished or the King?
Kid?
The Kid is unfinished.
The Kid. I got that from the homie Wiz too, Wisdom. I don't know if you know Wisdom, man. He's a sick-ass producer, sick-ass artist. And last time we came to Cali in August of last year, we went to his crib, yo, and he had this sick-ass artwork, man, and it was like 8 boxes, and it was a painting painted on the boxes, and just one painting on 8 boxes. It was sick. And it was a kid, and it was like head and shoulders, but the rest of it wasn't done. And then, yeah, man, we just came up with the name. The Kid Is Unfinished. We're like, man, we're gonna body this shit. So we've done it the actual way that you're supposed to put together an album, even though we don't got the resources necessarily. You know what I'm saying? But we've done it. Like I got like 50 songs done up, and we broke that shit down to 12. You know what I'm saying? So all the rest of the music is gonna get dropped, but it's just not gonna get dropped on this project. You know? And we going ham right now, man. I'm excited to release it, man. I know it's gonna be fire, and I know y'all gonna fuck with it.
Word. No, that's dope. That's super sick. I wanted to touch on a couple of things real quick. I saw that you were in Wynwood and you did that Sway freestyle thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What was that all about?
That shit was lit, man. That shit was lit. My homie Bones, man, shout out Bones Vision. He hit me like a week in advance and he sent me the link to it. Like, yo, bro, Sway says he's coming to Wynwood. You got to be there. I'm like, okay. And then 4 days later, yo, bro, you got to be there. And then, okay. And then 3 days before the shit, yo, bro, you got to be there. And in my mind, I was thinking, man, like, yo, I feel like I'm doing so much right now. I don't know if I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I don't know if I want to go stand in line with all these fake-ass bedroom rappers. You know what I'm saying? When I'm really out here doing this shit, fighting, you know what I'm saying? Putting myself in a position on a regular basis.
No, and I feel that. And I also want to, like, sorry for cutting you off, but I also wanted to ask you about, like, how do you feel about, like, the industry in that sense? Like essentially that's, like, a real industry event. And even with the other thing, I think it was like a Revolt or like a conference or like a panel or some shit. Revolt. Like I want to get into that after, but like how do you feel about like industry events like that?
I feel like they're good. Use them for what they can be used for. You know, that don't mean like be an arrogant, you know, piece of shit kind of person. That just means like go in there, have no expectations, put your best foot forward, make as many friends as you can. Fuck just connects or plugs or jugs. Like make some homies in there if you can.
Yeah,
you know
meet people for the people. I always say that too. Like I'll go out and like. It goes back to the people gravitating to like the most important person in the room. Like that's not the person you need to talk to. Like because they can't do anything for you. People that can do something for you, the people that are at the left of you, at the right of you. Like I always say that. So it's dope to hear you like and like hear you kind of like reiterate things that I already said. You know what I mean?
That means we like minded, man. Because we seeing the world through similar lenses, dog. When you see a problem, you got a lot of people that are gonna look at the problem, and you got a seldom amount of people that are actually gonna look at the solution. You feel me? If 80 people walk this way because there's a star over there, there's probably something wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's something wrong there. But what you're saying kind of reminds me of something, man. Like when people gravitate to the dopest person in the room. I ended up on the Bad Boys 3 movie set. You know what I'm saying? Down in Miami, they were shooting like off of whatever bridge that is that takes you to South Beach on 5th Street. over there across the Star Island and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like near Jungle Island or something like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. So we ended up over there, man. I ended up on that movie set, man, and it was cool. We was in a scene, like a dope-ass scene, and I'm standing right in front of Martin Lawrence and like the whole cast of Bad Boys, the actors and stuff, and then Will Smith walks onto the set, and bro, like people's fucking vibe changed, bro. But it was a good thing though. It was a good
fucking
thing.
Will Smith.
Yo, it's fucking Will Smith. Dog, this is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I can't say I wouldn't have done the same.
Nah, man.
You know what I mean? Like I'm probably not gonna talk to him just because I got really nothing to say to him.
Yeah.
Necessarily, but like
I got a whole bunch to say to this guy.
I'm definitely like, whoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Will Smith's my favorite actor. Like,
nah, yo, you know what's funny?
And he's just like the dopest dude ever. Like
he is. We looked up, we was like, who's the best male crier in Hollywood? Who could cry? And then we Googled it, like best male crying scene, and Will Smith popped up. The Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah.
He's amazing, dude.
He is. He's incredible. But that goes back to that, man. Like the whole set kind of gravitated towards him, but it was good because the homie came. You felt his presence before you knew he was there. Like you felt like a light energy, like power walked in the room, you know. But it was just like you, man. Like homie was standing right next to me, shaking hands. I shook his hand, and we was all cool in this shit. But I wasn't gonna turn around and start kicking convo to him because I'm like, man, everybody is in this dude's face, and because he's Will Smith, because he don't got no reputation of being rude or mean or arrogant to anybody. Everyone feels like they can get through to him and talk to him. And so it makes it hard for him. He can't be the bad guy, but you got other people around you that's like, yo, stop talking to Will. Stop talking now. Get away. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's crazy because a lot of people didn't even
that
have
must
the
be really nice.
What?
To like have people around you to be like, yo, chill out.
You got to have those people, them buffers, man.
Because I'm the same way. I'm just nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like sometimes it's like, I don't know, I could be an asshole though too. So like, I'm probably not like Will Smith.
But nobody
Will
wants
Smith
to be.
Like
you don't want to be an asshole.
No, definitely not.
You know, you don't want to be like, oh, can you do this for me? Nah, I can't do shit for you. What else? Okay, you done? But you know, it's weird. When you are like that, people find a way to respect you more.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this nigga, he's serious about his time. Let me come. Let me go put some shit together and come correct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
no,
it's
100%. It is fucked up. It is fucked up. Because I feel that 100%. Like, there is like a level of respect when you're not nice to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Look at our president, your president, their president, the president of the United States of America. This motherfucker says what he want. And he got mad supporters, even though you might not agree. You know? Same thing with a lot of people, a lot of stars, they might cuss the fuck out of a camera or say some shit that don't make no sense. And they get a lot of supporters, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like, yo, this person is strong because they can walk in a room and not be scared of making enemies. Yeah. When you're not scared to make enemies, you automatically have a certain amount of power. And that's a fact. You know?
100%. It's crazy to think about. I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you like making enemies, or do you not give a fuck?
I don't really care about making enemies. I feel like if you got a problem with me, then you probably got a problem. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, because I know I'm probably not doing nothing that's fucking with you. If I did something wrong, I feel bad, and I probably voice it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nah, I don't care about like kissing nobody's ass and being too polite and being too everything. Because that shit, you'll end up drained and you'll end up nowhere. If you try to be too nice to everybody, you try to please everybody, you're going to end up fucking nowhere. You're going to end up with a split consciousness and you're going to end up just used up like some old toothpaste. So you got to keep it real with some people. Be like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Nah, I can't go over there. Nah, I'm sorry, not right now. You don't got to be fucked up. You can tell people no without being fucked up. But I can't lie. Sometimes it does feel good to be fucked up to some people. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, sometimes you got to do that.
So that Revolt thing, what was that like? Was it like just like they opened up for questions and then you just started rapping?
Yes, sir. But nah, it was way thicker than that, man.
So kind of run that down. Like, what's the story behind that?
Revolt, man. Revolt was weird, bro. Revolt was crazy. All right, so that just happened after the hurricane happened. Remember the hurricane in 2017 that like knocked shit down? Like hurricane, what was it, Maria? Or
yeah, that sounds right.
Nah.
Maybe it wasn't Wilma though.
Something with it. Huh? Irma. That's the one.
Okay.
Hurricane Irma. And it was just after the hurricane, so it was crazy. Me and my boy, you know what I'm saying? We spent the first half of that day in a food stamp line because the government was releasing funds and stuff like that. So they told everybody in Miami, like, yo, if you come and you jump in one of these lines, you're gonna get free food stamps. So me and my dog, you know, shout out my dog, he real close, you know what I'm saying? We ended up in this food stamp line for like fucking hours, you know what I'm saying? We was in there for like from like 9 a.m. to like noon, you know what I'm saying? And we in this food stamp line and we at Amelia Earhart Park, you know, and this is the longest line you ever seen in your life, dog. When I say longest line, I mean longest line you've ever seen. Admittedly, they're giving out free money, but yo, whatever. So we there for like 4 hours. I'm sunburnt and shit like that. We finally go up in there, we get the food stamp cards. Like, oh, we gonna eat now, fuck it. And then we leave, and then my boy Bones, Vision, he hit me. He was like, yo, bro, I got a pass for Revolt. Come with me. And I'm sunburnt, and I feel crazy. I just left a fucking food stamp line. I've been standing in the park for like 4 hours. So, but I ain't no bitch. I ain't gonna act like,
boom, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So I end up going over there all sunburnt and shit like that. I get there, and my dog, he really didn't have a pass for me. You know what I'm saying? We finessed it. You know what I'm saying? So he just like, he hooked it up. So you put the band on, and then, you just hook your homie up. So we got in there. And I'm in the lobby, man. I'm feeling like shit because I'm like, dog, what am I doing here? I don't know. I don't got nothing for these people. I don't know what I'm going to tell nobody. I don't know who I'm going to meet. I don't know what's going to happen. But he ended up texting me while I'm in the lobby. He's like, yo, come to this panel. I'm in a really cool panel. So I get to the panel, and on the panel is Ted Lucas from Slip and Slide, Fuzzy from Priority Records, Ghazi from Empire, and Arnold Taylor from South Coast Music Group. And then the host. They talking about life and business and this, that, and the third. And my dog keep tapping me like, yo, bro, you got to rap. You got to find a way to get the mic and rap. I'm like, man, nah, dog. Like, this shit is... First off, I feel fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit I just went through, I'm ready to go to sleep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you can't be no bitch. So I'm like, yo, we're in a panel. Like, this is stiff. These people are answering questions. It's real quiet in here. Everybody's in here like... It's like 150, 200 people in here, if that. And I'm like, man, nah, these niggas in here real composed and shit. I think that's too crazy. To hear their shit. I think it's too crazy right now. He's like, bro, you gotta get the mic, fuck it. I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. So they're like, no, we don't got no more time for nothing. Whatever. So homie gets the mic and he puts it right next to me. And then my dog tapped me like, yo, bro, you gotta get the mic. I'm like, man, nah. So Ted Lucas, he's like, somebody asked him a question, or the dude on stage, the host, and he was like, yo, bro, I know you want me to answer that question, but it's some people in this audience that pay good money to come out here and, talk to us and ask some questions. Let's open up the floor for some questions. And he was like, yo, we don't got no time. I'm sorry. He said, nah, you got to, come on. So they was like, we only got time for 3 questions. Let's make it happen. So 3 people jumped in line, a dude, a girl, and me. You know what I'm saying? So the dude asked his question, he sit down. The girl asked her question, she sit down. So by the whole time they asking that question, I'm thinking like, damn, what am I going to do? I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. My heart is pounding. These people in here look stiff. You know what I'm saying? My shit is pounding. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe I should just really ask a question. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. Ain't no bitch. Fuck a question. I don't have nothing to ask these niggas. Then it's like, I'm going to come up with a verse. So I'm sitting there thinking in my mind like, okay, I know the verse I'm going to spit. So finally, when my chance come up, I get there, my heart pounding. And the dude, the PA, he comes up, he takes the mic, and he says, no more time, we done. And I'm like, damn, right before I even get a chance. I'm like, damn, I'm the only person standing up. He's like, no, we ain't got no more time. So I'm like, yo, bro, I'm the only person standing up. I'm like, yo, you said 3 questions, yo. And then, so now people in the crowd are like, yo, bro, what about homie, man? Let him ask his question. There's only one question. Let him ask. Let him ask his damn question. My dog started screaming in the back, like, yo, we paid money for this. Let him ask a question. So dog was like, So dog rolled his eyes and he came back and he like gave me the mic real stiff in my chest, like, here, take the fucking mic, fine. So I was like, okay, thank you. And then the rest is history. The rest is in the video. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? To be honest, I don't got no question for y'all, man. I just want to spit a 16 for y'all. And when I said that, you can only hear it a little bit in the video, but I heard it loud and clear. A lot of people in the audience was like, no, here we go. Come on, buddy. Like, get the fuck. I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, fuck it. So I started spitting. I got a verse that's like totally about Miami from start to finish. And I was like, man, I'm going to spit that shit. Fuck everybody in this room. And I started spitting it, man. And if you watch the video, like, people were real stiff in the beginning, but if you watch it, they start one by one. Everybody starts like peeping game. They start looking like, oh shit, damn, oh damn, oh damn. And by the end of it, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm going to just keep rapping until either I pass out or until I can't hear myself anymore. And I just kept rapping until I couldn't hear myself no more. So I kept rapping until I started hearing cheers and all kind of crazy shit. I'm like, okay, done. I can't hear shit no more. I'm screaming on the mic. So I just gave the mic back. And I gave the mic back to homie the same way he gave it to me. He gave it to me all much. I'm like, you know, dog. And then they showed me love since then. Last time I was in Cali, man, I actually got a chance to visit the homie Fuzzy, man. He took me to Capitol Records and shit. And it was real dope, you know? So that just goes like, if you got opportunity, man, that shit is terrifying. Do that shit.
Definitely.
Do that shit.
I mean, that kind of like leads into my next question. And I mean, we are coming to the end of it, but I definitely want to ask, like, are labels reaching out yet? Have you taken any label meetings? What's your thoughts on signing? Yeah, man, I've taken a couple label meetings, man. They're all similar, you know, in essence, man. Everybody really wants you to kind of jump on their boat and help build their dream and build their brand. And to me, that just seems like another job. You know what I'm saying? If you're whatever label and you want me to come and sign with you as your artist, all you really want me to do is build your catalog and help build your dream and this, that, and the third. You know, and I'm not opposed to that, but it just got to be laid out the right way. But yeah, people have stepped to me, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to name drop, man, but it's been some pretty dope meetings we had. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homies, you know who I'm talking about. You know, we've had some like really good meetings and stuff like that, but nobody has stepped to me with something that I'm actually with. You know, and nobody
like
was
makes
able.
Sense to you.
Yeah, nobody was able to give me what I'm asking them for. You know what I'm saying? I want a simple arrangement. You know, like I have a camp. It's me. I have my team. I want to be able to distribute my shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And those deals exist. Mad niggas got it. You feel me? But I haven't leveraged myself enough to be able to come into this room and get what I want.
What do you think you need to do in order to get to that position? Like, what is it that maybe you feel like isn't all the way there yet for you?
A crazy buzz is definitely a lot of leverage. You know what I'm saying? When you have a lot of people watching you independently, a label is down to bend backwards and move mountains to get you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll give you what you're asking for.
Do you ever like think that there's certain things that you should do to like go viral or like get a face tat? Do those things ever cross your mind?
Face tat, my dog. To be honest with you, man, there's mad shit. Yeah, there's mad shit that I can do. You know what I'm saying? Right now, in all actuality, all of us can do it. You know what I'm saying? But there's mad shit I can do right now that'll probably make the buzz go crazy. But it just really depends on if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you don't have to sacrifice necessarily your integrity just to
pop. You know what I'm saying? For a second, I feel like there's a better way to build it, and there's a more like longevity driven way to build it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I always put my best foot forward, man, I'm always coming at it respectfully, and I'm always coming at it, you know what I'm saying, real and driven. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna get where I'm going without having to get a fucking face tat, you know what I'm saying, or act like I'm something I'm not, or be some kind of clown on Instagram for 35 seconds. You feel me? There's
100%.
mad shit I can do, but
I can't say that I follow that because I'm definitely a clown on Instagram. But
but
I think it definitely just like plays into like who I am. You know, I'm not really being far from like who I actually am to like be a clown on Instagram.
I like them fucking moves though, dog. I do, dog. Like I don't know if y'all see, dog. I like it. Dog be dancing and shit. I love it, dog. Like that, to me, that shit is hilarious, and it doesn't seem like fake. It seems like, yo, this nigga's in his crib enjoying himself. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
But if you was like, you know, trying to like,
if I was on the internet with guns and like, and like guns and like talking shit, like it'd look weird. It looked weird.
It would just seem like you just trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, try harder or whatever. I don't think you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? To get where you want to go. I feel like, you know, you can do that shit by being real to yourself, man, and handling your business. You know?
Yeah, and like whatever being real to yourself is.
Yeah, of course, man. If you are a genuinely funny ass person, like I think that nigga Ha Davis is a funny person in real life. That nigga seems funny. He seems like he love what he do. He seems like he love making people laugh. But for me to go out here and try to be the funniest nigga in the world, it will come out ingenuine, dog. Because I don't think I'm not. I don't do that shit. I don't just be telling jokes. So, I mean, yeah, I think it is like that, man.
I mean, what do you think you have to do though? I mean, have you figured that thing out yet, or you're still kind of looking for it?
Nah, to be honest, I feel like we got a really solid plan right now. You know what I'm saying? Within the next coming months, man, once we release everything that we've been working on silently for the past 6 months, I think this next 6, since we finally finished it right now in, mid-July, we finished our project and we finished a lot of these things that we were looking for. And in the midst of it, amazing opportunities have happened, like the Sway thing, this Jonas Blue video that's playing all over the world. Like a lot of really dope meetings and interactions and things have happened. This is another dope thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of us working on the project, these alliances and these meetings have come together. So it's not an accident. You feel me? I feel like the next 6 months, which is phase 2 of having this project up and out and distributed and promoted everywhere, and just like have the aesthetics come across, like the merch come across dope, have the visuals come across dope, have the stickers and posters and everything come across sick. I think that plays a big part, and I really believe that with these partnerships that we have now in the tank, this next 6 months is probably gonna be really incredible. You know what I'm saying? Along with the rest of the world and the rest of, you know, life and the rest of my time here on the planet. You feel me? But yeah, I don't think it's something to worry about right now. I feel like the buzz is, everything is moving the way it's supposed to. So I'm not gonna sit over here and try to like supersede the system or supersede life or supersede the energies and powers that be that's working in my favor to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think everything's working the way it's supposed to, you know? So I'm not tripping over nothing right now, man. I feel good spiritually, man. I know that everything is gonna align itself and be what it's supposed to be. You know, we done worked really hard, man. We made a fire-ass album. We got a mixtape that's ready to drop right after the fucking album. And this is all music, and we got dope visuals and dope aesthetics coming soon. So I think we're in a good space.
Definitely, bro. I'm excited to see it, bro. And like I said, people have been asking for the interview, so like you're obviously on the right path. You know, if people are hitting me up, because like I don't know, people hit me up to like interview people, but it's like their friends who's like a fucking nobody. Like it was like something. it was something that like I had seen you working. I'd kind of like watch from afar for a little bit, not super closely, but just watch from afar. And then people hop on my live and like, yo, you got to interview King Hoodie. And it's just like, I mean, not even that many people are on my live, but if I'm hearing it again and again, and I listen to your stuff, and like I said, it's dope and it sounds familiar, and I don't know, I feel like you got something in it, and it's dope, and it's dope too because you're not doing the clout thing, you know, you're really letting the music like speak for itself, and you really do have a message, and it's important. It's funny too because people feel like all I listen to is like just like clout rap or like, you know, just like dumb shit. Yeah. But no, I mean, I only listen to rap music, so it'd be real boring for me to only listen to rap music and only listen to like that. Yeah.
One genre of it. Yeah. There's mad subgenres now, man. You can have emo rap, trap rap, old school gangster rap, boom bap. You got lyrical shit.
Exactly.
You got all types of stuff.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But no, I guess the last question I have for you is if somebody's never heard your music, what's the first song that they should listen to?
Playgrounds. Playgrounds is me. It's not my beat. It's it's off the Playgrounds EP though. And what I did was I just took 5 industry beats, and I took them and I just did the best that I could. You know what I'm saying? And I slayed them from top to finish. So definitely check out the Playgrounds EP. It's real short, only 5 tracks on it. But the first song is the title track, which is Playgrounds, and that is the realest song I ever wrote. Which is crazy because I wrote it on a beat that wasn't mine. When a majority of my music is original. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But that beat just pulled it out of me. Now, from start to finish, if you listen to the song Playgrounds by King Hoodie, that's my story from beginning to end. Listen to it, man. And even in the song, I say, yo, I teared up 3 times writing this song, and it's true. And while we went to the studio and recorded that shit, I made sure it was like 20 people in the studio. And I was like, yo, turn off all the lights and nobody say shit respectfully. And we recorded the song, and even after the song was done, you know, nobody was really even talking to me. I wasn't talking to nobody. It was just a real like moment, you know. And I feel like it really comes across because a lot of people hear that song and they're like, dog, that shit is crazy. My cousins don't like it because they cry when they hear it. My sisters don't like it. They cry when they hear it.
Oh, I'm definitely going to listen to that after
this. Man, Playgrounds. If you ever come across King Hoodie music anywhere, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, whatever, King Hoodie, Playgrounds. Listen to it.
Definitely. One question before, I thought that was the last one, but I got another one. How'd you come up with the name King Hoodie? And when A Boogie with the Hoodie came out, were you like, fuck?
Was I worried? Nah. I was really like, oh, God. Nah, not really, because I feel like everybody really call that nigga A Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand A Boogie. I don't feel like too many people are saying, yeah, A Boogie with the Hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's long shit. But nah, I really wasn't worried about it. And my sister gave me the name King Hoodie. She started calling me Hoodie in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was a part of, like, I wouldn't say wavy. Huh? Boy, fucking Hoodie. It's my brother right here, man. It's my half brother. He knows everything. We've been in the same high school, same everything forever. She gave me the name in high school, man, and the homies started calling me Hoodie, man, because of the kind of style that we was on. We really wasn't on, like, just what was popular at the time. We just liked our own kind of diverse shit. It was just some retro shit, you know. She gave me the name Hoodie, man, and then I just put King on front of that shit just to make that shit real. You feel me? Because the word King really resonates with me. I don't know why, but I just like the way it rings. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really like a ego kind of driven thing, man. You know, I spoke to a dude in Miami. He's Bruno Mali's manager. His name is King B. Mm-hmm. And me and him had a deep conversation about the word King. And he was telling me, man, like, yo, I feel like I call you, he was telling me this. He's like, I call you King, man, because you embody it. Like, a lot of people call themselves King, but they don't really embody it. He said, man, a lot of people don't understand what it means to be a king. He said, man, to be a king is to be a servant to your people and to get behind your people.
Wow, that's super powerful. That's
and I was like, man,
bringing me to tears almost.
Yeah, that's real. Like, to be a king is to be a servant to your people. So if you sitting over here trying to be a king so you can stand above somebody, you doing it wrong. You feel me? That's not what a king is. So me and him had like a deep conversation about it, man. And that dude is so smart, bro. Yeah. Crazy smart. Like, the stuff he says is crazy. So King B, I really appreciate that, man. But that's how I got my name, man. My sister gave me Hoodie, put King on it, man, and that shit is just me. You know, and I prefer that than my government name because I didn't choose that one. You know? Yeah. This one I chose, so you know it feels good.
Wow. That's fucking beautiful. Do you have anything you want to say or any shout outs you want to do before you wrap it?
Man, shout out to you, man, for bringing me out here, dog.
No problem. Really this is an awesome interview. I'm stoked about it.
Nah, man, me too, man. Shout out to my brother Yee over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Josh right here. We out here in Cali doing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Dread. Shout out Applejacks, man, my partner. House of Pain ENT. We out here. All of Miami, Miami Beach. We out here, man. We making it real. So let's do it.
Definitely, bro. Thank you so much for coming. This is the Mars Files, and we're out. That was fucking dope.